at you with another one. Line 101. We got my boy back, man. What it do, Mel?
What's up with you?
What's
Going on?
It's been a long time.
They almost fired me.
I tried to get you fired.
And we brought our special guest back, Angel. What it do? What it do?
What's up? What's up?
All right, and Angel, we're gonna let you take it off. Tell them about it.
So my brand is Trill Apparel. It's TRYLL_apparel. We make streetwear clothing. So our new drops right now, we got the corduroy jerseys. These ones with rhinestones on it, but we have them without too.
That's
Yeah, for sure. Pittsburgh colors too.
777s.
And then another hot product is our sweatsuits, the Cash Addict collection. You got your little Monopoly man on the back right there.
Shannon Sharper like that.
This the cream set. We got these in 4 or 5 colors: cream, olive, maroon.
I like that cream.
I like that one.
This one's cream and brown. We got cream and white. Just tap into my Instagram and see all the other color selections. But yeah, thank y'all for having us.
Dope. Hey, you already know what time it is. In line or out of line. Man bags.
Out of line. Unless it's for tactical use.
I think if you being a man with it, it depend on the use for it. If you got a man bag to be a man and it's tactical use, you carry your firearm or your weapon in there, it's in line. But if you just wearing it for, I think, fashion or just like leave that to the ladies.
Angel, what's your take on that?
I say some are in and some are out. If you got a bag that's hanging on your shoulder, it's a purse, out of line. Crossbodies are somewhat acceptable in the sense where he says for holding, you holding some protective purposes in there. But for the most part, I don't want to see no man with no bag on.
So hold on. So when you say crossbody, you mean like touching the waist or touching the hip?
No, a crossbody, literally cross your chest, the little
So chest.
chest crossbody.
You ain't touching the hip.
No, it's not touching the hip. If it's touching your hip, it's out of line.
And that's sassy?
Sassy.
I feel like, you can tell though, a lot of, if you wearing your crossbody and these YNs these days, they sag their pants, you sagging your pants, got your butt showing and your crossbody on, that's sassy.
That shit's sassy.
You got your butt showing and you got a crossbody. I know ain't nothing in there gonna help you.
You can't move fast enough.
Yeah, you can't. So,
I think it's in line because, like, let's just say, one, you mentioned tactical. If you moving in that person to be tactical, you're gonna have your gun on your waistband because that's the quickest way to access it. If it's in your bag, it's you got to zip it and then I would assume rack your gun and do what else you got to do. But in my opinion, I think it's something that probably started maybe on the east side of the hemisphere, and it don't work as well over here. Now they do it, and it's a designer bag, and all these guys got it. I don't think it's necessarily sassy or nothing like that. But
I'm just saying though, as a man, what you need something hidden on your hips for?
Maybe you don't want a bunch of stuff in your pocket.
So it's like, got let me fix my bag, my purse.
Perfect though. Perfect.
Wait, I forgot my purse.
let me get my
Perfect.
let me get my
typically from what I've seen, some people carry a large lump sum of money in it. Some people carry, they firearms in it or whatever. Some people carry like bulky items that can't or look crazy putting in their pockets.
That's even more sassy though. If you got to carry a bag because you got a large lump sum of money, what happened to debit cards, bro? What happened to like
You're doing illegal activities.
Yeah,
You're doing illegal activities.
Stuff,
Cash still king.
No, that'll get you robbed.
You're doing illegal
Exactly.
activities. Yeah.
Trying to be flashy.
You got a bag full of
You're
money.
supposed to make the drop
and
the
nothing.
bag off, and be done.
If your bag match your outfit, you sassy.
You want to be seen as less.
So
than
y'all
possible.
saying Uncle Santa is sassy for carrying a man?
Somewhat, yes.
You don't know what he had in there.
I don't see it that way.
You don't even carry bags.
You ain't sassy to me, big guy. Hey, I don't know what y'all talking.
He don't even carry bags. I ain't never seen you with a man bag.
Wash rags, in line or out of line?
Huh?
Wash rags. Is it in line or out of line?
Be detailed though.
I hope you watch.
Using a wash rag, or is you using a raw bar soap?
What?
Oh, okay, hold on.
With cave
Wash
bag.
rag is in line. If you raw dogging that bar of soap or that damn dial liquid and you're cracking your ass. You not clean, bro.
Listen, wash rags are in line because them Walmart, them cheap ones with the little ruggedness on it, that's
That
that
hurt a
friction.
little
You
bit.
that's how you know that skin getting what it needs.
Hey.
Scrape the dirt off.
But the difference is how long your wash rag been sitting there. And do you got one or two wash rags?
Hey, I ain't moving that wash rag till it it need to be moved.
That same wash rag
that same-
washing your face in the morning.
Hey, you damn.
That's
That
making
shit-
a crack in his ass
See,
last
that's all
night.
mine.
But see, the thing y'all don't know is that wash rags got superpowers. Once water hit them, any and everything that ever touched them,
I knew something was stinking.
any
Here,
and
bro.
everything that ever touched them, it just renews. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So hold
that's how
on.
wash rags
I got a
are.
question for you. Say you just took a massive dump before you went to the damn
That
shower.
rag.
And that rag and cord wash that shit out your ass, and then you use to wash your face the next morning?
I mean, I'm a big, like, if I'm in the mornings, I'm a big hand face washer.
Yeah.
You know.
So you don't wash your face in the shower either?
I mean, yeah, but I'm more like, with the
But
cleansers
right after
and
you
stuff.
wash
Yeah, I
your
use
ass.
cleanser.
I'm more so with the cleansers
Yeah, I
and
don't put
stuff.
rag.
But I ain't gonna sit up here and lie like I ain't, took that rag and, went down and got where I need to get, vital areas, and then, I'm like, damn, and I forgot to hit my face. And then I'm in the shower like, well, fuck it. And then I go ahead and hit my face.
But you gotta
Mr.
rinse the
Booty
rag
Mouth.
out. You can't go from ass to face. You gotta rinse that motherfucker out.
Hey,
Make
man,
sure
I'm married.
the
It
water
don't
flow
matter.
through.
It don't matter. It
God
don't
bless
matter.
her.
Once them doo-doo particles hit that rag,
Exactly.
But how you know it? Some doodle particles is really tiny.
I mean,
What?
that's why they particles. Once it hit that rag,
That rag done.
yeah, that rag, then you need to wash your face. with
Nah,
something.
You
can
supposed
rinse-
to have a
you
face
can rinse
rag.
that rag out.
No, you supposed to
Right
have a
there in the
face
shower.
rag and a wash rag. Period.
You can rinse that rag out. You
But
can
to the
rinse that rag
original
out.
thing, just a regular bar of soap, that's giving like 4 girls in the back of an Altima trying to go to the club type vibe. Like,
A bit musky,
you
huh?
know, yeah.
It's
That's
musty.
penitentiary.
That shit after the club.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's the worst.
That's after.
Like going to somebody's house after the club, and you walk in there, ain't no rag in sight.
Oh shit!
It's just a raw bar of soap.
I don't want nobody bar
And
soap
it's thin,
anyways. Oh
and
yeah.
you like, boy, you been stinking all
I
night.
don't want no bar soap.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
what
want
about
nobody bar
loofahs
soap.
though?
I don't like them. either.
Loofahs and them little.
I
I
use a
like them little balls. You
I
know.
treat them like wash rags too. It'll be in there until it get thrown away.
Good Lord, boy.
If
Yeah.
Lisette don't throw that wash rag or that
That loofah.
if she don't throw that loofah away, it'll
It
be
ain't
in there
good.
till
That's fucking gross. After 2 weeks, your wash rag should be washed at
Nah,
maximum.
man.
my wash rag be hard.
That's-
It'll be like that, and then I move it and wet it, and then it'll loosen up.
His rag turned to a
If it got an
swan.
odor, then I get a new one.
His
That's
rag turned
But
to a
then,
swan.
hey,
He got to be washing his face like, damn, boy. Then you get
like, hey, babe, give me another wash rag.
That's crazy.
That nigga like, damn, my face breaking out.
No,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
you
them
see-
booty
hey, you see my
particles.
face? Hey, you see my face? Hey, I'm good.
And you got a big lizette on the side of that right cheek, bro.
That's cap.
From that booty particle.
Hey, that cap. That cap. Yeah, we gotta keep it a buck.
That's
That
our
cap.
line, though. What we got in that?
Hey man. Hey, man.
Bar soap out of line all together.
No, I love bar soap.
Hey man, peep this,
Keep
but
that shit to yourself.
Over, I prefer bar soap.
Keep the
over,
bar to yourself. But that's
yeah,
your
what I
bar
do.
though.
That's my bar.
That's your
though.
bar.
How
You
you
won't
know?
come. You won't come over
That's-
my house and use a
Good.
bar of soap unless it's a new bar of soap.
I won't use it.
But
So
you
I
ain't never
prefer-
spend the night at somebody's house?
hey, here's what I do.
So you ain't never spent the night at
if it's a bar of soap, I scrub that motherfucker down to the damn floor get cloudy. And I use it.
Come on now. Hey, so you ain't never spent the night at
I
somebody's
have,
house?
bro, but I
So-
will
so
literally
you-
sit there
so-
and rub that motherfucker together like this until it.
So
until
you
all
ain't spend the
that-
night, you spend the
Till it's
night
a new
at
layer.
the house, you ain't spend the night at somebody's house and just grab
I
the
have,
bar
but
soap.
I'll rub it to the new layer, bro. I'll get that shit cloudy in the tub.
Ain't no doing that, bro.
You capping,
That shit
man.
nasty to me.
You lied, bro.
Got a whole hair on that bar soap.
Bit last episode, no, you weren't here. But Ayesha Howard, Anthony Edwards' baby mama, she responded. If she in line or out of line, she pretty much, in my opinion, was checking the women's that's a little less fortunate. She pretty much saying her looks is what got her getting the men that she getting. And she pretty much went in. I don't know if y'all seen the video where she pretty much went in on the women.
I seen it.
Ain't see it.
I think she in line though, because it's if you gonna do something, if you gonna lay down with somebody, make the best of the situation.
Get all you can get, huh?
Yeah, get all you can get. If she happened to be laying down with somebody or have 2 baby daddies who's millionaires, and you on social media clowning her because she laying down with, and you laying down with people and you still stuck in poverty, you still depending on, you know what I'm saying, governmental help and assistance, and there's nothing wrong with getting that help if you need it, but you can't bash her because she laid down with somebody and she had kids with somebody or more than one person who's millionaire.
But what if y'all had an agreement? It's like, hey, I'm gonna pay you XYZ amount, like, you know, do what you got to do, and you know, she does opposite, and now we here, and now you know he ain't gonna want to be for the baby.
Okay, here go the thing. If you trust anybody that's not your lady to make the right decision,
I agree.
You need to reevaluate yourself as the man, because you put in your future or your future kids in somebody else's hands who you don't even know. So maybe you the problem.
Hey, it go like this. People can lay with who they want to lay with, but understand the consequences that come with who you laying with. So it's like, okay, if she choose to lay with Anthony Edwards, she know his record, she know how he moves, she know his, whatever. So that's a chance she took, but also that's a chance he took, knowing and seeing how her little, her issue with little baby and all that,
Escapades.
So it's like you chose that, and I feel like it's a choice. At the end of the day, yes, you can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, but understand if you doing that act, it's a possibility. Is you cool with it?
Yeah, and so that's something that I don't really condone what Anthony Edwards doing. Just with like a baby coming out of the situation, and you not wanting to be there to be in a child's life. I ain't gonna say provide because
providing.
He just paid the cash, so he provided whatever she willing to use it for. You know what I'm saying?
I put blame on both of them. I like she knowingly went in knowing what she was gonna do. Like she knew what it was, and he knew what it was. I mean, obviously he should step up to the plate. However, it's just a jacked up situation because the kid's gonna suffer.
But my thing, like, even if he paid her the $100K or however amount he paid her and said, hey, go have the abortion or whatever the case may be, and now he don't want nothing to do with the child. That's just like saying, like, you lay down and you sleep with somebody and you say, if AIDS come out of this, I don't want it.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? After you done did it, if AIDS come with this or STD come with this, I'm gonna give you $100K. Just don't let me get it.
Right.
Yeah, for real though.
There's nothing you could do about it whenever the decision ain't yours.
Hey, Magic ain't got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
You know what? Magic Johnson ain't got it. No.
Man. I don't know. Somebody told me somebody said that the baby mama said that was false news about him prepaying 18 years worth of. Because I thought that too. I'm like,
I heard that too.
Had to be.
That dollar amount, I don't know.
Speaking of basketball, Ja Morant, well, you the basketball guy. Is he in line or out of line? Is he got
for his celebration?
With justice?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the NBA just kind of like they kind of babied down a lot right now because like guys can't even show emotions. I watched somebody, I think it was Tari Eason from the Rockets. He dunked on somebody the other night, and like he just screamed when he came down, like excited that he dunked on the dude. They teched him up, so it's like you can't even show emotions of a good play or celebrate what you've done without getting teched up or fined or something in that nature. So I think the people who are head of the NBA, like who making these rules, need to come to realization that like he ain't shooting nobody for real. I can see if he went to the locker room, grabbed a gun, and came out and fired away. But if you make a three, I'm a shooter. I'm a sharp shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the hand gesture that come with what you doing.
I agree with you that the NBA is getting kind of
that's soft.
Kind of soft. But he could have did something else. He could have pulled the arrow out knowing
What's
his,
the difference? An
knowing-
arrow is lethal too.
but knowing his history, bro.
That's the only reason they find him,
knowing his
because
history.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Though. It's nothing about.
So in my opinion, that's what makes him out of line because he know, like you already know what time it is. Like it's like, come on.
I think he in line as a basketball player. You're not thinking about all that when you in the game.
You
Like when you in the
competing.
heat of the moment and you competing. And you just hit a big shot, you're going to do whatever come to your mind. You're
But
not
the-
thinking, well, I did.
Okay,
well,
but
you
here
know.
go the problem. Even when he not competing, that's the problem. It's not when he in the game. It's when he out
I
of the
mean,
game.
he ain't had no incidents
different
lately though.
minds.
They don't got that boy on camera pointing guns and doing finger guns on the bench.
Hey,
He's not thinking about that when he just dunked on somebody or hit a three.
No, I get the emotions of the game and when you in the game, but I'm just saying he don't got caught finger gunning
Okay.
and doing his thing.
So
man.
outside of the game, you need to realize you are no longer like the rest of the crew that you used to hang with, or where you as much as you want to rep where you from or who you used to hang with, you're in a different bracket. You know what I'm saying? You're a different icon now, so it's a lot of people looking at you and stuff like that. Some stuff you gotta let go. But you also have to realize a lot of these NBA players are still 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 years old. Where were we at when we was 18 to 24?
so that's the same
What was our
argument.
mindset
So that's the
at?
same argument he made about the Anthony Edwards thing. He young. Even with being young, there's consequences. At this point, Ja Morant might as well get an endorsement deal from Smith & Wesson or Dan Glock.
That what I was
Like,
thinking.
He can shoot all the guns he want,
he
huh?
might as well get an endorsement deal.
Yeah.
All I got to say, it wouldn't be the same response if Steph Curry did it.
Yeah, that's what I agree.
Like, be
Oh,
unanimous.
man.
If y'all going to crack down on everybody.
Technically, the NFL with the strapped up thing, that's gonna be incorporated next year as well.
They say bro can't do the little slit though no
Yeah,
more.
you
That's
can't.
Like
Like,
The
that's too much, bro.
I
People
mean-
can't
oh, the
show
CD Lamb
excitement.
like the snort. They say snort.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So yeah, because it's pretty, you know, it's indicating. But I think it's because the NBA and the NFL, they obviously have a duty, but they trying to limit as much violence or things that indicate to violence.
Right.
But Kaepernick can't kneel.
That's a different story. But at the same time,
No,
okay,
we talking about violence though. We talking about helping the cause or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, they don't know what they
Kaepernick can't
want.
kneel.
That's
but,
wrong. That's
but
wrong.
And that's peaceful.
you know what I'm saying? You can ban something because people
right.
making
But
these
here go
jokes.
the thing. And shout out to Ocho. And
Well,
Ocho
he
always
wasn't
says
banned, though.
people. No, hold on.
Or he wasn't. He wasn't.
No, people always. Chad Ochocinco always say it's a business. It's a business. And when you affect the bottom line of the business, something gonna come from it. It's gonna be a consequence that come from it.
I mean, it at least make it make sense though.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Man, we've been at it all week. Me and Grind been at it all week.
What
Grinding at it all week.
Who the GOAT? Basketball. Who the GOAT? And then I'm gonna go football. Who the GOAT?
Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace.
Ooh. You wanna go first?
The
Who you five? Who you five?
My five?
Top five?
Who you five?
Go first, basketball
Go
guy.
ahead. I want to see where y'all.
Nah, then go ahead, Gil.
Huh?
Go ahead, Gil.
That's it, Angel. Go ahead, Angel. Give me your top
Wow.
five.
Right,
Give me
we
your
gonna
top
get
five.
that.
Okay. All right, you said my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I got obviously LeBron,
What?
Jason Tatum.
Are you listing in order or?
No, it's not in order. No
Okay.
specific order.
Because I watch
Okay.
Tatum cry so much.
I'll go
No.
order.
But go ahead. We listen.
LeBron.
LeBron,
Celtics
Tatum.
Of all time.
All time. I thought y'all was talking about just currently.
No.
Which one you talking about?
Yeah, what
Currently
you
or
talking
all
You can do
time?
currently. You can do all time.
Pick-
All
no,
time, man.
All time. Go all time.
Go all time.
Only five
Okay,
on
you
that
got
matter.
MJ, Kobe. MJ, Kobe, LeBron.
This one shouldn't even be hard right here.
Y'all shit, really.
Come on now. She about to say
She
Tatum.
basketball.
No,
head,
no, no,
too.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no.
okay.
No, I'm not saying Tatum. He's still early in his career. I don't know my last two. I don't know.
You know?
I'm gonna stay top 3 then. Those
All
are my
right.
3.
I'll go. Number 1, Jordan. Number 2, Kobe. 3, Curry. 4, Shaq. 5 LeBron. Curry. Curry been on the same team his whole career.
That don't mean
Curry
he's
is the
great.
real king of his castle.
That man the king of shooting.
Curry the
That's
king.
it.
He transcended the league. Everybody
Shoot
is yelling
three.
Curry, and he
That's
he
your
built.
top five.
That's my
That's
top
your top
five.
five.
My top
All
five all
time.
time.
All right.
And then I throw Bill Russell in there, and then Kareem.
But
They
that's
got
how- that's
they got a
how
lot of
I
chips.
was
They got a lot of
gonna
chips. They got a lot of
Nah,
chips.
rest
Like
his soul.
Bird or
Bill
Bruh,
is not
in
in the
that
top
Well,
in
five.
you
that
ain't
time,
never
bro.
seen Bill Russell
But he
play,
got the
bro.
chips, bro.
You never seen
What's
him
the
play,
point of the
bro.
game, bro? To win. He's supposed to win his best player ever, bro.
You never watched
Bro,
him play.
it don't matter, but he is the winner, bro.
But you gotta factor in winning.
That's why I said
and you
honorable
gotta
mention.
Factor in dominance.
That's
in
why
the
I said
game.
he was
All right, go
one of the
ahead,
first
Mel.
7
Go
footers.
ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go Kobe.
What?
Yeah, Kobe number 1. I'll go LeBron number 2, Jordan number 3. I'll go Shaq 4 and Curry 5.
You ain't see Jordan.
Huh?
You ain't
I
see
didn't
Jordan.
say
You
Jordan.
said
You ain't see Jordan.
I said Jordan 3.
You ain't see Jordan like
I mean,
that.
it's just evident his hand on the game still.
So
Like,
Bill
it's-
Russell ain't had no hand in the game, huh?
No, I mean,
That's crazy.
I'm gonna say
No.
Jordan because Kobe, who I
Yeah.
witnessed, was an exact two. I
think he did what Jordan did better. That's why
I think he
said-
just took Jordan and the rules that may have been in there.
And that's why I put Jordan 1 because he transcended. He started
so
that.
You
But
got
who's better?
you
Let's
got-
go with who's the
I'm
best.
gonna say Jordan. Then I'm gonna say Kobe.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna say LeBron. Then I'm gonna say Steph. And then I think Shaq is the most dominant player. Outside of LeBron.
Out of all centers ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you got.
I mean, he is dominant,
you
but I'm
got
saying out
Keith,
of
but
all
Y'all say no to Bill
I mean,
Russell, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
Shaq,
got
they put in
Ewing,
rules.
you
They did put in rules for Shaq. But that's just mine.
Shaq would have killed anybody
Oh yeah.
in any era, any center in any
Yes,
era.
I do agree. I agree he should be on the list.
And
But
Steph,
I'm just
I
saying.
got Steph 4 because he changed the game. Everybody
He
wants
changed the shooting.
like analysts even look at the game.
The offenses
different
ran differently
of,
because of-
like, well,
Well,
why,
yeah.
why shoot the mid range jumper?
Impact is
Like,
definitely different.
I mean, in the NBA, the other night they guard Steph from the time they inbound the ball. I don't remember the last time that happened. in
But
an
you
NBA
got to
game.
because now he hitting half court.
I know he hit
effortlessly.
12 threes. I don't remember. I just don't
He
remember.
got Bron doing it.
But listen,
Yeah.
you got the whole team setting screens for him.
I mean,
How
that's a
could you not
testament.
get open?
That's a
Saying-
testament to
that's-
his condition. You
that-
know how hard it is to get on the court and run for 24 seconds. Through
But he has
screens
no
and-
defense. Who is he
No,
locking up?
no, that's a myth.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Hold on. Bron do the same thing. Only difference between Curry and Bron is Curry run through screens. Bron just tell everybody to go to the corner and he finna pick and roll and then get to the basket and he kick out. It's the same offense. It's
I
just
just feel
Curry
like
run
to
through
be
screens.
great, you gotta be great all around. And Curry is not great on defense.
I'm a Lakers fan and Bron ain't great right
Well,
now. either.
help me understand this though. For y'all who say Jordan above Kobe, you said you just feel like Kobe took what Jordan had and perfected it, or whatever. If you take what somebody got and perfect, and you're better at them than whatever it was, everybody in the NBA now, their game piggybacked off somebody.
Right. But but for me, it's not about piggyback. It's about the original. I ain't finna say Cope ain't the best when it's the original. Like Jordan was the original, so that's why I'm saying I'm
But
putting
in
him
your-
one. And he also got six rings.
Well, in Melt, but per Melt's tape, if you look at it like that, then you can't help but say LeBron #1 because if you saying he took what others did before him, like Magic, in my opinion, he and
Put them
Magic
two
Johnson
together.
2.0. I mean,
It's either MJ and Kobe 1 and 2 and Bron 3, or Bron 1 and MJ
I
and
didn't
Kobe
put it
2
in no
and 3.
order, so.
I put it in order. I got Bron
That's
4.
just-
All right. So y'all to my NFL, I don't really know too much about.
You know who Dion?
who the GOAT
Dion
DB?
is.
Who the GOAT corner?
Prime.
I don't know who to go, but you can't tell me it ain't somebody out there that's better than him,
Hey,
Prime.
man.
or that ain't better than him. I feel like with what's going on Twitter, take the names out of it, bro, and just put numbers to it.
You can't put numbers to it.
Yes, you
can't put
can.
numbers.
That's why
No,
they
you
keep
can't.
stats. That's why you keep
No, you
stats so you
can't.
can put numbers out
You
there.
can't put numbers to
They
it.
say men lie, women lie. What don't lie?
Numbers.
All right. So just because I think we going off the names, like people so hyped up over the name, I'm not saying D. I don't even know the other dude But when you put them numbers out there,
You just said it. You don't know the other
them
dude.
bitches look nice.
You don't know the other dude.
The only reason I know
Santé
Dion,
Samuels, it's his numbers. He compared his numbers to Prime's, and they're similar in ways. However, if I'm such a dominant force and I make half the league, over half the league not want to throw in my direction, my numbers may be skewed. So numbers can't be a direct indicator of like this is what we gonna compare to say who's
I
good or
agree,
who's
but
not, or
some
who's
people's
as close.
star players' stat line ain't good, but they
But he not crazy though. People making this man
He
on
ain't crazy.
Twitter.
He ain't crazy.
Santé, that's his name. Santé
Yeah.
Samuels.
That
They're
man go
making
get the ball. He go get the ball.
they making him. Bro,
How
they-
many?
He go. If the ball not coming to his side, he going to the other side of the field to go get the ball.
Who is?
That's it. Asante Samuel.
Okay, so they're making Asante Samuel seem like on Twitter he crazy for even coming out saying here go my
No,
numbers,
he's not
here go
crazy. He
Dion
the thing.
numbers, as if he ain't good.
Here go
The
the thing.
numbers you put.
Here go the thing.
But is he better than Champ?
No.
Is he
Shit.
better than Revis?
Put his
No.
numbers out there.
Here go the thing. We talk
Revis
about.
numbers ain't like that because
He
they
go
better
don't
than-
throw at Revis.
Here go the thing. We always talk about podcasts and who we watch this right there. I ain't never heard nobody name Santé Samuel's name from lockdown corners. I always hear
Don't watch football.
Dion. I always hear Dion, Champ, Revis. Those are the top three right there. Dion, Champ, Revis. Now
That's what y'all are what they call it whenever somebody instill it into you. That's what y'all are conditioned to think, programmed to think.
Here go the thing though.
Just
But-
off the name.
No, it's not. But at the same time, if you get thrown that 15 times a game, you better have more interceptions than anything.
Prime typically on some days didn't have no safety help.
He man to man by himself. One
Y'all
on one.
y'all sat there and seen it. Or y'all watched the
Y'all
highlights.
sat there.
I saw Asante get burnt a couple times.
I'm talking about
It's a
Dion.
known thing that Asante Samuel is more like your realm of corner, like a Sherman. They're best suited in zone. When you get guys like Dion, Revis, Champ Bailey, these guys like that, their dominance is in man coverage.
Well, what Santé
because
Samuels
guess what? When
posted.
we in man, we can rush more guys. You can rush guys out of the zone, but you go against a Tom Brady, you go against a Peyton Manning, he finding that zone almost probably pre-snap. Rodgers, all them guys, they finding that.
What Asante Samuels posted, he said, post the highlight clip, no zone coverage. He posted his, that mean it was all man. What he posted was all man. I'm just saying, people making him seem out on Twitter like he crazy.
He
for
ain't
posting
crazy. He's
this
not crazy.
or whatever. I don't know who he is, but when you put them numbers next to it,
Yeah.
I'm a believer. I'm going to watch.
He ain't
I may
crazy.
not know who, but that goes to show that's the same thing with, for instance, we from a small town. We from Fort White. Somebody in California don't know where Fort White at. But when you in Fort White and you trying to get a scholarship to go play at a top Division I school across the entire world, you gonna know who the player in California is, and you have to be better than him on every night. The player in California ain't worried about you. So with that being said, like we may not know who he is, but you know what I'm saying? Them numbers, if my numbers in Fort White is better than someone in California, my confidence and my skill set, the work I put in, I'm gonna put myself out there and put the numbers beside each other and say, hey, like y'all saying he's number one in the nation.
But
Look at my numbers.
But
But can we not say it's a art to it? It's the way that you do it. Like okay, pound for pound, DB for DB. It's gonna be corners that come close to Dion's numbers because quarterbacks fear of throwing his.
But the
way.
time change.
But then
too.
when you put in Dion's impact in a whole game, this man literally from where he went
Can we pull the
in
stats
two
up,
situations flipped the size of like this team won a Super Bowl. You go to another team, they win the Super Bowl.
he basically
There's
LeBron.
no other corner that
he
you can
LeBron
point
basically.
to. There's no other corner that you can point to that say that had that impact on the game. That
Now,
where he went, they won.
okay. To be fair, Asante Samuels did play for the Eagles, and they almost won it. And then he did go to the Patriots, and then they did win it. The only thing
I'm about to
is,
look
though,
up these stats.
he had two great.
You got him in?
Hold on. The only thing is, though, that time, that whole era in time did change. In the 90s, they ran the football. 2000s,
Asante Samuels played from 2003 to 2013.
How many times was they
That's
targeted?
10 years.
How many times was they targeted?
Games played
How many touchdowns
157.
gave up?
Dion played 188. Asante Samuels played. He had 51 interceptions. Dion had 53 interceptions. So Dion played.
Look at forced fumbles, though.
Hold on, bro.
Look at
Let
forced
me
fumbles.
I ain't even got there.
Somebody say they on tackle. Somebody say my dog Prime ain't tackle.
Dion played
In a more physical game and era.
Bruh, he played 188 games. Asante Samuels played 157. That means how many less games? That's 8. That's 11 less games.
In a less physical era?
And he had 2 less interceptions than him.
Look at the forced fumbles.
Where is that? We
Man,
got
my dog
forced
Prime,
fumbles.
man, my
7
dog-
forced fumbles, 10 for. He played 11
Look
more
at return
games than
touchdowns.
him,
Intercept
bruh.
touchdowns. Look at interceptions. Touchdowns.
Where?
Look at interceptions. Return for
Interceptions.
touchdowns.
I see it. I'm going down the list.
6.
Let me go one by one, bro. Games played 157, Dion 188. Interceptions for Asante Samuels, 51 interceptions. Interceptions for Dion, 53. He had more than him, but he also played more games than him. That's like saying LeBron and all this debate. LeBron played 20 years.
So is it safe to say that it probably ain't a good stat line on how many times Dion was actually targeted? Because quarterback
Okay, how
didn't
about
go
this?
his way.
Maybe.
I mean,
hold on.
I'm going off.
Hear me
what I
out.
see.
Hear me
I'm
out.
going
Hear me
off
out.
the
Hear me
numbers,
out.
bro.
How about this?
And Dion played longer than them. Look like
Maybe. Okay.
career span.
Think about this.
1989 to 2005.
That speaks for itself. Career span. Because
Yeah.
NFL nowadays, your career span is cut shorter
What
if
I'm
you're not
saying
producing.
is his stats are barely like at the iceberg of being better than his.
But you gotta understand the
compared
era,
to
bro.
someone who played less years.
But look
than
at the
him.
era.
It's safe to say that Dion
Y'all
played
just
a more
going off
physical-
names, bro.
But look at the era.
It's a more physical era than it was when Asante played, and so on to the next
They
era.
threw the ball a lot more.
His era was
Asante
more physical
Samuels
than the
played for-
realm that Jalen Ramsey
He
done
played
in.
for 3 teams. Dion played for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams.
Because of what? His ability?
I don't know, but
His ability.
I mean, I feel like if
Dion played till he was 40, bro.
you go to like he played
Because
till he was
guess
40
what?
years
He played till
old.
he was 40. He was like
Because-
42.
Because
Dead
Dion was
Dead
a-
ass, like
Oh, he
41.
might be
Because
fine.
because Dion was a, Dion
But
was
that
a
boy
more-
went and played baseball too, though.
And he played
So,
baseball.
He was good.
Hey,
He ain't just
so
play.
he's a-
he hit
ain't
a-
just play.
But he's
Did
an
they win the World
athlete.
Series or not?
He an athlete.
He the
though,
only
bro.
athlete to ever hit a home run in the World Series and then go play in the Super Bowl
Okay, so
and get an interception or some shit like that.
I'm not saying he ain't
But,
like
bro-
that, but all I'm saying is Asante Samuels, he ain't dumb, he ain't stupid for thinking
Right.
he better than Dion.
No, he's not wrong.
because
So is
if
he
my
better than
stats,
Reeves? Is
if
he
my
better than
stats are
Reeves?
like that,
Is he better than Darrell Reeves?
I have to see Darrell Reeves' stats, and if the numbers tell me yes, then I'm gonna say
Just
yes.
trust me.
But
No.
you can't determine a
Trust me, no.
DB's
Trust me.
significance and impact on the game by just based off numbers.
People scared of Reeves.
Because Reeves Island was a thing, and the receivers that he went against, they dogs,
Reeves,
bro.
come see me,
question
bro.
was,
Come see me,
Is
Reeves.
Deion Sanders the greatest of all time at that position?
He is.
Yes.
No, at that
He is.
position, at what
He
the
is.
cornerback
At
position?
corner, yes.
That's the question.
No,
He
Yes.
is.
no, he's an athlete, bro. He playing everywhere. He's not the best at that specific position, though.
Yes. He the best.
Hey man, y'all better ask ChatGPT.
What's the overall question? The best player ever is Tom Brady.
I mean, bro.
Pitter patter. Hey man, you know what Tom Brady did, man.
Next topic. In discussion.
Hey man. Jaden, is it Jaden Daniels? Jaden Daniels, the
Jay
quarterback.
McDaniels?
Nah, Jaden Daniels, the quarterback for the Washington Commanders right now.
Okay, yeah.
Is his mom in line or out of line?
Out.
With Juju, she's so out of line.
She extra as hell.
Boy, that would have been an athletic ass baby.
I would have kicked my mom in her mouth.
Like that's a grown man.
Mom,
I can't
watch
stand
out.
over. I cannot stand
I got
them
it from
type
here.
of mamas.
But I mean, there's gonna be people that stand in the paint for their son, and mothers like her because, like, I get it. She
But
gonna have to
this is
show
the-
me more that
this is
she
the
ain't.
problem.
Because let's be honest now, and I don't want to bridge it to that yet, but I'm just saying, let's be honest. She is who she is. She is as dominant as she is, and they paying the college players now through NIL. She definitely
probably paid more than him.
But she
She probably.
no, I don't know about
She
that.
overstepping.
However, she goes pro. The Fonz ain't there in the WNBA like that. So, like,
What the hell that mean?
I'm just saying, like,
They get
Mom Dukes is
endorsements, though,
she
bro.
is
You
pre-
talk
she
about
is pre-
Juju,
she-
watch, because this ain't some
I
IG
get
influencer.
it. I get it. But even still, the average WNBA player ain't
But
making what
does
these
it
boys
matter
making
what
in the
she
league.
She's not an average. She's not an average
Right.
player though. She's a top. She is the standard.
So, all right, what my girl that just got drafted? That's the sharpshooter.
Caitlin Clark.
Yo,
Caitlin
man.
Clark. Caitlin Clark. Is she making
She has
more than
nothing
bro?
on Juju, bro.
But I'm just saying, is she in the WNBA making more than Daniels?
What does it matter about?
Yeah.
who
I'm
big
just
who
saying,
ain't
is?
about-
it's a mom.
No, what it's about.
It's a mom protecting her son.
Hey, no,
She got her own money though, so
Right,
that ain't
she
even.
got
I
her
don't
own
disagree that she
money.
don't
That
got her
ain't even
own
a-
money. I'm just giving the point of view
Out
that
of
she
line.
is protecting her son.
No, she not.
What is she
That's
protecting him from though?
overstepping.
What is she protecting
Right.
him from?
Hey man,
From a
a little
conversation?
fast girl.
Worst come
They're
worst.
from a
Exactly.
mama.
Worst-
Your mama's
The
boy,
worst
though.
come worst. He get her pregnant. Now they got a freak athlete kid.
Hey,
Worst come worst.
Exactly.
I agree.
And she don't need his money. So what? Like,
This would be
Hey, I agree.
different. It'll be
It's a
different
win-win.
if this is some random woman who don't got nothing going for herself and she
I
just
agree.
thirsty.
I'm just
she
saying.
should have
think that way for
she
a
should have
reason.
stopped Anthony Edwards.
She think that way for well, I mean, he got
She should've
different
started
dynamic.
there.
Anthony Edwards got different dynamic.
At
But
what
she
point?
think that way for a reason.
At what point do he bruh say, "Mom, chill"? You know
So
what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
then that was my next point. At
Now
what
we
point-
also only seen what was presented on social media. So what if?
But she didn't
all-
have to sit between.
But
them,
what
though.
I'm saying is, what if that's a hour time lapse or that's a 30-minute
But some
time
people tryna
lapse? You
say
know what
they
I'm saying?
related.
Where they had already had, they was
might
having a
be,
conversation.
but they
That was the
faces
mama
indicate
seat. They
otherwise.
came back.
Nah, it's just mom.
It was different. I don't.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
They
don't
not
know.
related.
Somebody said on Twitter they was first cousins. Some junk.
The
Who,
way she
Juju
was
and
smiling,
Jay?
Yeah.
Right.
I
he
don't
was
know nothing
cheesing.
about
He
it.
was cheesing, and she was smiling. The way she was smiling, he was cheesing. That ain't related.
But
That ain't
mom
related.
treat Juju like she's some low life. Like, girl, move around. Your son old enough to have some sense. At the end of the day, even if she sat between them, that ain't gonna stop him from hitting her up after the game. And they, you know what I'm saying?
Anthony
Like,
Edwards
what
gonna.
stopping?
Hey, Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards ain't turn that down.
I say, Ashley, Mom, you.
Anthony Edwards gonna get her. Knock it
I
off.
don't
Right.
think-
Why
I
would
don't
you
think
go?
Anthony
Anthony
Edwards
Edwards-
gonna turn the whole lot down,
Hey,
man.
Ant Man
go
gonna do
home.
what it do.
Hey, she got
I
a
would
baby
send my
daddy
mama
already.
home.
She-
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, it was like, hey, come here. Yeah, come here, let me see about you. Hey,
Bruh.
wow, that's wild.
The endorsement money they could have got, it would have been the Travis Kelce versus Taylor Swift with a black couple edition.
Potentially. All right, so let's get into it, man. Do men truly like natural women over builder body women?
No.
And you know what we talking.
Wait, what? You said no.
No.
No, as in we don't
Dude.
like natural?
No. What I said is y'all don't like it more.
We don't like natural women, not natural bodies more?
If you look at numbers on, I say this every time to this topic. Check social media.
Hey Jay, what you think, bro?
Every builder body Instagram
that, man.
influencer.
It's the type of men. I will say I have seen a trail of men that the more money that they have, the more they don't like natural.
Come on,
The
Rev.
men that have less or kind of like, you know, making good enough money or middle class like natural. That has been what I've seen over time.
Hey, Grind, hit them with the real, bro.
What's that?
Man, what we like? We like natural bodies.
We
We
like
like the builder
natural.
bodies. We like the BBLs. What we like, bro?
Like I said, BBL is nice to look at, but natural body is like what we want. That's your lady right there.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
we taking
His
BBLs
wifey.
home? We taking BBLs home?
No, we ain't taking it home.
Oh, okay.
BBL,
Okay,
they
so-
nice to look at though.
That's
So
what I
if
thought.
that's the case, then why is it on social media? A natural girl could literally post her picture, natural hair, no makeup, no nothing. She might get 50 likes.
I'm not allowed to like anything.
BBL, it don't, nigga. I'm talking about in your single day. In your single day.
No, I put it
Show
on there. I put it on
Show
there.
us one. Pull
no,
one
no,
up.
no.
No, it
I
just
like
so,
them.
no,
Pull one up.
no,
Who
no,
natural?
like
I just so happen to tell you that typically the women that get BBLs typically end up more naked than the women that are natural.
Okay, so
So
the
they
naked
get
more
is
likes.
what? So the
They
naked
get
is,
more likes because at the end of the day, sex
it don't matter,
sells.
man.
It
don't
does.
matter, man.
It does because
don't
women
matter.
that are more in their natural state don't post as much as these women that don't went out and
So,
got
I'ma-
their body paid
I'ma
for.
tell you
paid
this.
XYZ amount for
What's
their body.
If
a
you-
naked natural woman still ain't getting as many likes as a naked
If
BBL.
you go get a
Shit.
BBL, the
Nah.
purpose of you getting it is to show your ass off,
And you
right?
insecure.
So at the end of the day, no man gonna want to walk around, other than probably Kanye, gonna want to walk around with his woman showing everything to the public eye or whatever the case may be. So your purpose in going to get a BBL is so you can attract multiple men instead of these bodies, this fake, whatever, is so you can attract multiple men or whatever. We don't want that.
Well, let me just
like Grind say, it's good to look at, but when you talk about taking something home and presenting it to your family and raising your kids and starting a family and so forth and so on, more than likely the girl with the BBL ain't gonna win.
By the time
Make
your
it
daughter,
make sense then.
if you have a daughter, by the time she's 13, she going to BBL just like a mama.
The point is, make it make sense. If that's how you feel, that's how it should translate in and off social media, on and off social media, everywhere. Like I said, I will only believe that when it goes back to like a 90s era where men are literally looking and praising and chauffeuring around. You're not even seeing, like he just said, all celebrity men, most of them coming to the carpets and stuff with some build a body. They're not coming with no. So why do you think women
Do you know why?
who are insecure or whatever
It started with makeup, bro. Why women wear makeup then?
for themselves? This is the thing.
That's what it started
y'all,
with.
no,
If you
no.
wear makeup for yourself, but you're trying to attract a man and we prefer natural,
Talk about it.
what are you doing?
Okay, so what else
Why?
do y'all do that we don't like?
No, I'm just saying though. I'm saying
It ain't nothing different. Y'all just crazy.
Tell us what we do.
that's what I'm saying though.
Generalize
No,
what
no.
we do that y'all don't like.
Bro,
that we do.
tell me what do y'all think women want y'all to do?
No,
What do you think? What do you think a woman is looking for from you?
we said
The three P's.
I mean, y'all want a man with money. Y'all want a man that's 6'8". You know, the list go
The three
on.
P's, bro. 3 P's. Provide, protect, and pipe.
That what women want?
I hope they want.
Yeah, see, that's what you hoping they want. That list go on, bro. I hope so. That list go on, bro. Opening the door.
All I
Close
gotta say
the door.
is this: y'all always think everything
Make
a
money,
woman
cook,
do
clean
is
up.
for a man.
So why do y'all
It's
ask?
a
So why do y'all?
We know 100% of a lot of things
A
y'all
lot of
the
women
bill,
do
boy.
stuff because they like. Why can't a woman want to put some makeup
So
on?
why do y'all
Like,
get
why
mad?
she-
So why do y'all get?
fine.
So okay, hold on.
But we
Hold
talking
on, hold
about
on.
natural.
So why do y'all get mad?
Where does it stop?
Hold on, here go the
Y'all got
question.
eyelashes.
That's a good question.
Here go the question.
The size of these fans. They what the fans?
Here go the question.
Y'all got them on your eyes.
So why do y'all get
Where
mad?
these fans at? They got them on the eyelids.
So why do y'all get mad whenever y'all ask for a compliment and we be like, yeah, I don't really fuck with
I
that.
ain't fucking with
It
that.
ain't
ain't
no
fucking
y'all.
with it.
I don't know why her or she, whoever you talk about, got mad when you asked her when she asked about your take and you didn't like it.
So if you put on makeup and you dress nice and you say, "Babe, how my makeup look?" and you say, I
like the natural look better.
I prefer the natural look better than that.
Well, see, I'm
But
biased.
what you mean? That?
It's a bias for me because I'm not a girlie that likes makeup. I usually wear my natural face 95%.
Okay, so
of the time.
when you do dress up
He
and
like
you throw
it.
makeup on,
You looking for that compliment?
not.
You know what I'm saying?
Most times I put on makeup is for somebody else's event, like a wedding I'm in. That's literally the only time I put makeup on. My wedding, I had on makeup. I don't wear makeup.
Okay, which leads us to the next thing. Women getting mad. All right, we already established the BBL and what the attention they looking for and all that
Y'all
good
be
stuff.
capping, man.
All right, so women getting mad that they get sexualized by men, and this is what they wanted. Like, what did you pay for this body for? And you get mad that you are getting sexualized and you are posting.
Again, women can do things for themselves. It's not always for y'all little ass attention.
So
you do it for yourself.
So what if nobody paid attention?
You went and got that BBL just for you.
So okay,
We start roasting their ass
maybe
in
it's a
public.
girl
Just start roasting in
with
public.
a flat butt. Maybe she tired of having a flat ass, so she go and get her an ass.
But who
By
told her?
herself.
But who set the standard to have a big ass?
Nobody.
Men.
It's what she wants.
Men, we like, yeah, Beyonce got a big ass.
Y'all give y'all
J-Lo got a nice ass. Y'all are all going off of the
Y'all-
things that we have previously
No,
wanted.
y'all give yourself too much credit. I'm not saying it's not women that do that for male attention. I'm saying there are individualistic women out here who go to the beat of their own drum. If she wanna get oversized boobs because she thinks she look good with it, she gonna do
All right,
it.
I got a question. So
And
why do
we
y'all
gonna
hold
get
on?
We're gonna get to you after this break.
God damn it.
Man, y'all crazy.
Right here, right time. We wanna really give a quick shout out to Amanda Lio for doing what she do. You can check her out on Amazon. Her products it's a tracing book, and it can get your kids together from letters, shapes, and numbers and all that good stuff. It's definitely something you want to check out. And big shout out to her for doing what she do for the youth. And we're gonna drop that link right underneath this.
Learn your ABCs.
Early learning.
Learn your ABCs.
Don't get no better
dumb
than that.
kids, man.
Don't learn from your parents.
Hey,
And we back at you, man.
I'll stop.
hey, we back here.
I'll just
All right.
stop, bro.
We hey, where were we? We were talking about the females
Next
and being
bitch.
sexualized, and then at the
Talking about
other side
BBLs.
of things,
Yeah.
putting themselves out there because you don't
BBLs.
spend XYZ amount of dollars on the body, or somebody spent XYZ amount of dollars on that body.
And all y'all can't afford Dr. Miami,
Somebody
so
had to
stop
do.
lying.
Right.
You heard that?
Me too.
I know I ain't tripping. I got my man purse though.
Hey, that's why we got the man bag. Tactical.
Hey, man,
Walmart, $12.99.
But ain't taking off though.
Oh,
About
damn,
what
that's good.
now?
That's even better.
Women being sexualized, but at the end of that, on the other spectrum of things, also putting themselves out there for their own self-esteem and like and want, or is it to gain attraction and attention?
Listen,
what we doing?
This shit not cut down the line. Like there is women out there who putting themselves out there for attention, but there are
What
women out
percentage
there.
would you say though? Give me a percent.
Yeah.
I like working with numbers.
Men love numbers.
Men lie, women lie.
Listen,
Numbers
I
don't
can't
lie.
speak for the masses. I'm just one girl. Plus, I'm biased because I don't post.
That's an
I
avoidance.
mean, but most of y'all say I'm just a
Listen.
girl, so let me get the. I just need the percentage.
All I'm saying is I'm advocating for the girlies who simply just doing what they love to do. That's it. Now, I'm not gonna say that's a majority. So okay, since y'all want to say numbers, majority of women, I would say if they're single, then they probably looking for
Yeah,
attention,
give us
rightfully
girl
so.
code. Yeah,
What we talking
I
about?
ain't giving
You
no
a
girl
minority.
code.
You minority.
The point is,
Come on, huh?
even if she is single, there are I feel like we in this era now where everybody on this self-healing, self-love, doing what they love to do.
And ain't did a damn thing.
Man, please. So listen, why y'all have such a problem with a woman who simply just doing what she love to do? When y'all single, y'all can do what y'all want to do, right? Why she can't do what she want to do? What
is
bring
that?
her joy?
A lot of
If
keys.
she want to have sex with
A
another two,
lot of keys open in
but
one lock.
she wanna wear some makeup and get a BBL. That don't mean she doing it for. She could be just doing it for her.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
so I go first?
what?
You just ain't
Go
for
ahead,
me.
brother. So I go first.
That's okay. You can do that. You just ain't for me.
Okay.
But go
Maybe
ahead.
she don't care.
Nigga, my hand raised.
My fault.
Y'all don't understand that everything got consequences.
No.
So when y'all do stuff, just understand there may be negative backlash that come with it.
Maybe she don't care.
Cool. Then understand it's still gonna be consequences that come with it.
What's the consequence?
You ain't gotta care.
Can't be a
But
single forever.
Okay, maybe she don't
she
care.
ain't wifeable.
And that's okay.
Nobody
Just
wanna
let
date
us
her.
know up front, though.
Not every woman want to be a wife.
Hey, man, I
That's
don't want to be
fine,
a wife.
but don't
I don't
complain
care about
about it.
none of that.
Listen, this is the problem.
Don't-
This is the problem from the past where women were conditioned. Oh, you need to be a wife. You need that. That's
No.
their whole life purpose. That's the difference, and that's what the problem is now. Women
Bruh.
don't see their whole life as being a wife. They are individuals, and they can be who they want to be.
But
What
a
does
lot-
that
y'all
consist
hate
of,
that.
though?
But a
and
lot-
I love it.
But
be
a
who
lot
you
of
want to be.
but a lot of y'all, that's the first thing y'all ask. When we getting married?
What is that? Who y'all really want to be?
When we getting married?
Those women, yes.
The point of getting married is so you're no longer yourself, though. So
Okay,
if
if I'm
you're
a
getting
woman that
married
don't
to
wanna be
go
married-
do whatever it is that you still want to do, that defeats the purpose. You're getting married to become one, and
But you're talking about something
he's
I'm
supposed to
not.
be leading whatever going on. So
I'm
if he
not-
say go change them clothes, yes, need to get in there and change them clothes. That's the
No,
man.
she don't.
That's what the man's
No.
supposed to. Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm not talking about women who married. I'm talking about women who single and living their life. Rightfully so, sis. Get
But I don't think
Okay.
nobody
do what you
judge
wanna
them
do.
like that though.
Yeah, we
You
ain't
judging
judging
them
them.
right
I don't think nobody's judging women that are single doing their thing. Like,
Yeah, we judging them because now we gotta be the one dating them, and we don't want to wife them because the shit they doing.
well, they typically ain't gonna be honest.
You
if
not
they
display.
single, but
If
if
they
you catch a
single-
girl,
Here go the
who's
thing.
If you catch a
If
girl
you
who's
trying to
single and doing her thing, how you know what thing she doing? You only know
Again,
what she
here
presenting.
go to my point is that.
Right.
But if you're presenting the maximum shit you don't want, why would you waste your time trying to go after that?
I mean,
The difference is us as men, we can present the real and true us, and I get what you're saying.
That's a damn
Somebody
lie.
gonna somebody gonna take
That's
it.
a
It's
damn
no
lie.
scrutiny. It's no scrutiny behind like.
It's
if
gonna be
I'm
a baddie
like,
that take it.
I don't, whatever I did.
Wait, so you saying men be upfront about who they are and what they do?
times.
we can.
Right.
No, 100%.
Nah.
We can be opposed to y'all. If y'all
No.
bring us what y'all been doing and what
No.
y'all done did before you met.
No.
That took
What
me
y'all
so
want?
bad.
No.
I mean,
Men
it's
are going to
it's
be
a no-go.
No, you're gonna be exactly who that chick you want you to be.
So-
you gonna act.
Oh yeah.
So,
You wanna
is,
act
so,
until
is,
you
it,
get
so
her.
is the average chick that's like, yeah, I don't have
What's
a few
your body
trains.
count?
I don't have a few trains,
Okay, yeah.
A train? Oh, a
Right,
train.
you gonna be like,
A
all right,
train that
cool.
disqualifies you from marriage.
That's crazy.
You
yes,
five on spot.
if you
So it's unforgivable.
before you had
You don't got-
before
you
you
don't go to
got
HR.
married, before you got married, if you had a train ran on you, you're disqualified.
Man,
from
y'all
marriage.
can't
Here
take
go the
what
thing.
y'all dish out.
Here go the thing about the train.
What you mean we can't
Y'all
take
Here go the
can't
thing
take
about the
what y'all
train.
dish
We just
out.
don't tolerate that.
No, you
Hey,
can't
here go the
take
thing.
We just
I
Listen.
hold
Tolerate
lingo.
it.
I hold lingo changes according to the woman that's in the room.
Yeah.
For instance, we don't talk to you and say, this hoe, this B, this whatever the case may be. There's a different respect level.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, we were Angel, this woman, you know what I'm saying? So we know when we amongst the
Real
hoes,
women, yeah.
and we know when
Quality.
we amongst good women.
And so do we.
So that's how we approach you
And
as
so
so.
do we.
No.
So we approach you in the
No,
first
And so do
thing.
we.
Bruh,
No,
let's get something
no.
clear. Hold
And
on,
so
hold on.
do
Let's go
we.
back. Let's get something clear right
No,
now.
So you think a woman don't know when she amongst
because
a
typically from
But
a
y'all are
woman's
still
perspective,
dating.
a
Y'all are still
bag-
dating.
Say they ain't
A
shit.
bag gonna dictate the whole like let's not be like that's my guy, my favorite artist to this day. But Future, every time these women they gon' go.
But you
They
talk
gon'
about
go.
a damn millionaire.
That's what
He
I'm
just
saying.
said the
But y'all more-
bag. The
it's
bag
gonna
gonna make you change
A
your
bag
mind.
Y'all
gonna make
morals
y'all
can get
change-
compromised
dictate
for
y'all
money.
morals.
No,
Y'all
a
more
bag,
than money.
a bag is gonna make a simple-minded woman change her mind.
A bag
Okay,
never
I-
changes a man's
A
morals.
simple-minded
A bag never
woman.
changes a man's moral when it comes to dealing with women. A bag never changes.
Because you know why? Because y'all set yourself in being providers.
It
So
can be
yeah,
Oprah
it's not
Winfrey.
gonna affect you
Oprah
much.
Winfrey still to this day. Who she talking to? Who she married to?
Okay, but
Like
listen.
it don't matter. A
Since
bag,
here
a
go
bag,
a spin
a
off.
bag ain't gonna make
Here
the
go a
man
spin off
change.
then. You talk about a bag ain't gonna change. What about men who have a problem with their woman making more than them?
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay then. But they out there.
They are out there.
It's
I think it's
insecure.
some men that's perfectly fine with
It's
it.
It depends.
I'm
though.
fine with it. I hope my wife do make more
It
than me.
depends though.
It make- it
Just
goes-
just because
it's
you
gonna-
make
bad.
It's gonna make me hustle more.
just because you make more don't
Why?
mean
Because you don't want to be the boss, right?
No, because I'm competitive. Like I love my
Yeah.
wife, but if she make more than
if
me,
we make more than you,
that's gonna push me to be
Yeah.
greater.
if we make more than
To
you,
be
we're
better
not
than her, though,
necessarily
right?
No, just to step my shit up.
Right.
It's no competition. Like
love it.
we're not
There you
competing.
go.
We're working together.
You just
but
said you competitive.
but
Yeah.
yes, I'm competitive.
You're supposed to
so
be.
I want to be the best that I can be. Which
so
shows
it's a competition.
as the
not for
man
us,
in the
no.
household. Now this is the thing: a man can make more than a woman any given day, and she can sit her ass in the room and say, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do today. I ain't going.
Hey.
I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. Whatever the case may be." She not worried about making a bigger bag because she already got that secured. Especially if she got kids by him.
So y'all got an issue
No,
when she doing
no,
what y'all
he go
want
to-
her to do.
hold on,
and
hold on.
letting you provide, then you have an issue
Here
when
go the
she
thing.
don't
Listen,
and
here go the thing. Here go the thing.
overprovide.
I told my wife, I told her on the way here, I said, you're more talented than me. I'm an athlete. You have stuff that I can't do outside of athleticism.
Mhm.
You have the ability to make way more money than I do. I'm not gonna be mad if you do.
They all do.
I'm
They
more
get
mad
on
that you don't take advantage of those talents that you have.
Hey,
But my wife is more talented than me in a lot of aspects outside of sports. So she should make more money than me, and I'm
you a
okay with
woman
that.
and you can't make no money nowadays.
It's crazy. OnlyFans, y'all. Wee.
Something wrong.
Yeah, we hit
So
on
if
it.
your woman made more money than you said it's gonna compel you to get competitive
It
in
is,
nature
yes.
and grind.
It's gonna
right?
make me
It
want to
is.
do more, do better.
Okay.
He's just saying it's going to inspire.
It's gonna inspire me, bro.
Okay,
Like
it's gonna
it's-
inspire you to do what?
To do more. It's
To
I'm
for,
not saying
what?
make more because she can make more.
it's
what
for
is
She had 100K,
Well,
then
what's the seal?
then I get to 100 and she go to 120. I'm like, shit.
you
She-
are who you hang around. So that's for men. That's how we view it. So if I hang around, more than likely we probably all in the three that we hang around. We probably all in the same tax bracket without knowing what each other make. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, like our women, if they make more than us, just our competitive nature gonna kick in. Like,
Let me
like,
better myself.
I need to better myself. For instance,
Which
if
is
I get a girl and or if I was to have a girl, whatever the case may be, and I come in a relationship without say for instance a degree, and she comes in with a master's, I'm at least going to get my bachelor's or my 2-year degree.
Or at least come up with
Man.
a business.
Or
start some
plan,
type
We could dumb it
or
down.
be able to
We could
do
dumb it down.
something
Melt,
along.
we could dumb it down. Melt bought his crib, what, a year and a half ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago, yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, I gotta get mine.
Yeah, he called me. He congratulated me too.
Like,
and get what he said after that.
That's
I got to
cool,
get
but
mine.
I gotta get
understand that.
mine.
That's your friend group.
Same thing for
we
my
talk
wife.
about relationships.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Listen,
If
this
I
is
buy a
y'all.
house,
This
if
ain't
I buy a
every
house,
nigga.
I want my girl to buy a house.
Thank you.
Some people, some men have a total issue with that. They feel less of a man because they woman
That's
make more
a
money.
that's a
insecurity.
If you can
them
make
the
more
man
than
that's
me,
gonna beat your ass
If-
pretty much.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? So
What?
if you find that, if you happen to walk past that, just know somewhere down the line domestic violence is gonna become an issue.
Man,
I'm dead serious. Bro, you think I'm playing? I'm
That's
dead
right. Okay,
serious though.
okay,
If you
but-
meet a man who just mad because you
Listen.
make more money than him and y'all lifestyle is good,
Here
y'all
go the
able to
thing.
still
Here
do
go the
whatever
thing.
y'all,
There
he
are-
gonna beat the shit out you.
you
one
gonna think
day.
there are some men that are insecure about that kind of stuff.
yeah.
That's because they lack in other places.
yeah. So speaking of
They ain't
insecurities,
slanging.
Okay.
Hey,
speaking of
hey,
insecurity-
hey, speaking
They ain't
of
slanging.
that, speaking of that,
So they gotta make up for it somewhere.
speaking
on,
of that,
counselor.
they gotta exert some dominance somewhere.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
He got to knock this shit.
is like fellas, is it in line or out of line for a woman to say it's the perfect size? And I'm gonna let
What
Angel
is it, in
speak
line
and
or
say on this.
In
but
line or
like,
out of line?
like, what y'all mean by that? Is
Yeah.
it's the perfect size?
Every girl got a different thing,
The
okay?
big one's
Every
hurt.
girl like different
Uh-huh.
shit.
It
So
just
when
means
it-
you done
Okay.
had a
The
lot.
big one's hurt.
It's not always just
Wow.
from a man.
Let her
it
talk,
just
man.
sound
Let
like
her
you
talk.
had a
Let her
lot.
talk. Let her talk. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Take it
Why
off.
is it that? Why is it that just because a woman got a preference, that means she done had a lot of dicks? Maybe she had one dick that she liked,
That's a whole comment.
and that's what she liked.
Don't tell me
Y'all
that.
always go for the
I'll
worst.
tell you now. Don't tell me that.
Man, all I gotta say to that is every woman got their thing, just like every man got their thing.
All right. My complaint to that is y'all be like, oh, it's perfect size or whatever y'all may say, and then y'all can barely take that shit. And I'm like,
Barely. Nah, that's
And
a
I'm
different
like,
situation.
hey,
If sis say
Man, if
ain't
you watch
what
the
it
woman
is, but
have
she
a
can't
baby,
take it.
you'll understand, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't too much shit she can't take.
Man,
I'm just being
no.
real. Just
Listen,
being
that's
real,
facts.
bro.
No.
That's facts.
That right
I don't
there.
know what goes on in the
No.
like
That's facts.
canal and all that,
No,
but once you
listen.
see that baby hit that womb,
Like, dang. We gotta spice some
yo,
things up.
your mind goes to
That's ignorance.
no,
Melton.
right in that moment, your mind goes to
That's ignorance.
I wasn't hear no
That's
shit.
ignorance.
We gotta spice
A
some
woman's
things up.
body a woman's body in the process of birth is in a different situation. There's different hormones and
you
different
need to
things
be in
in
that
action.
same hormone
saying
and
like you-
adrenaline.
A woman's cervix and all her stuff ain't stretching out like that on no normal day-to-day basis.
That's what it need to do.
A woman's vaginal canal is roughly 6 to 7 inches.
Hey,
So do with that information as you will.
man.
Hey, we know you got the info for it, but I'm just saying from the man perspective, it's just like,
okay. So my question is, what's the perfect size then?
oh wow.
Hey, what I just said, a woman's vaginal canal is 6 to 7 inches.
I'm straight.
6 to 7 inches.
You watch a 21.5-inch baby come out that
Because her
canal.
body is in birth mode.
8 pounds, 5 ounces.
Hey,
Boy,
we spoke on it early. But like I kind of want to spin the block on it. It's like, what is some things that we as men do that y'all don't, as women, don't like? Because we can name a whole long laundry list of things.
And we need to shut up while she tell us this too.
Yeah,
But a lot of times, like we get to talk, like women will say something that we don't like, and we get to speaking out of turn.
That's y'all too.
So I know I'll do it though. I ain't
cut
even gonna let you get the shit
cut
out your
off
mouth.
quick.
Both of y'all.
Yeah, as soon as you open your
Y'all
mouth.
shut
It's
the
the
fuck up.
cutoff key.
I cut all y'all off.
Y'all need to shut the
So
fuck up.
you know what I'm saying?
He said quick.
We gonna try to hush
Y'all doing it now.
while you tell us. But go ahead. Yeah.
I agree.
But what do you mean specifically though? Just in general?
In general, I mean, like for certain, I don't know what it's trend where y'all gluing y'all edges down. I ain't saying whether I do it, dislike it or not. I'm just saying y'all.
Guess
gluing
what?
it
That's
down.
something for the girlies. It ain't for you.
Okay.
That's what they like.
That should be crusty.
So just like
What
that.
about all that black shit on y'all head? All
don't
that
like
spray
that.
on? What about them toupees and the
Hey,
oh, come on
Speak
now.
on it. Speak on it.
Go ahead.
I wanna hear from
Hey,
y'all.
man.
Let it rip.
We wanna
Niggas
hear
out
from
here
y'all.
getting lace fronts too.
Hey,
For what? Just be bald.
okay, we want to hear from y'all.
Y'all wearing purses? Y'all wearing purses?
Purses crazy.
Okay.
Damn.
Sassy.
Had mine
Man,
on today.
That's it.
I
no.
got that file.
That's it. No.
No, it's
more.
not. It's deep.
It's deep. You gotta speak
We
on
ain't
it.
trying to
I
get-
mean, we spoke
No,
on
we're trying
it
to hear
last.
it. We're trying to hear it.
I was getting there. We spoke on it last episode, but the sassiness, let's speak on it. You know, we was
I
there.
just can't stand a man who think he doing it and he ain't. Like, okay, so what? You paying some bills. You think that give you the authority to have respect in your home?
Yeah.
No, you a roommate. Ain't no
Oh,
different
you
than
said
a
some
roommate.
bills. You said some bills.
Say something, please.
What I'm saying is
You said some bills or all bills?
nothing differentiate a man paying half the bills from a roommate. What
I'm
else
saying.
are you doing?
Half?
So I said half or all. That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at.
Well, I'm just saying.
Hold
half.
on now. First of
So
all,
half. Okay.
paying bills or not, I better get some respect. I don't want to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what
That's
I'm
facts.
saying is some people
That's
stop
facts.
at
That's
paying some men feel like some men feel like they are entitled to the ultimate respect just because they paying bills. I don't believe that. It's more to it to be somebody man than paying and providing money.
So
Why is it that? Okay, no, I got a question.
What if you do
What
it?
is y'all role? What does being a protector look like to all three of y'all? I mean, what does y'all role as a man look like? All three of y'all go.
I mean, I'll go first and foremost
Go
and say
ahead.
that in my role as a man,
Uh-huh.
my opinion alone, just me, and I'm pretty sure like these my boys, I'm pretty sure we probably see things a lot of like I don't mind if my lady help pay bills, but I feel like it's my duty to obviously provide, protect her, and to be able to provide exceedingly and abundantly.
What does provide? Go
for
into
her.
details on providing.
I
What
mean,
do you
there's
mean?
emotional support, there's financial support,
Okay,
there's obviously a lot of things in that providing, the supporting aspect of things. I'm just saying it's my duty to be able to cover a lump sum of bills. Obviously, if I need her help and we still in building stages, I'll need help. But in my frame of mind and focus is to be able to, the lady that's, I feel like some of those tasks that women naturally are great at that me as a man I'm not so good at by natural ability. I mean, I can't breastfeed. I'm just saying it's certain things that a woman just has to be there for, and it's to me, in a woman in some of those states, I feel like it's just my job to be able to make it as easy as possible in those times, and after those times. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Milk.
Tell me the question again.
What does it mean to
Talk
be
about
a
that.
man for you? Like, what
The
does it look like?
protecting and providing aspect.
Whatever. It could
Yeah,
be
that's what I would say. One, because I was raised by a man. You know what I'm saying? So typically, how you have your single mothers or whatever the case may be, I was majority raised by a single father. So a lot of traits that I learned was how to be a man, how to make sure the bills paid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But also in teaching that, you gotta know how to wash your clothes. You gotta know how to cook your own food. You gotta know how to do all these things. So it's certain things that come with being a man outside of just making sure the bills are paid. So whenever I look at being a man for my family, it's more so, one, like AJ said, if I need help with the bills, I need help with the bills. There's nothing around that. It got to get paid or whatever. But I need to be in a position to where if you're not able to help, I got to make a way. Like, these bills gonna get paid regardless. I got to be able to make a way out of no way. Whether you know or not know what's going on, you know them lights on. You can take your ass in there and get a warm, hot shower. The kids straight, whatever the case may be. You just know things are still going on. Whether you know how it's going on, don't ask me questions how it's going on, how it ain't going on, whatever the case may be. It's going on, and you got what you need. You know what I'm saying? If somebody get up in the middle of the night and knocking on that door, I'm getting up, going to the door, seeing what's going on. I'm getting up in the middle of the night, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, walking around the house, making sure everything's straight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's part of being a man that a lot of times, I ain't gonna say women don't see, but a lot of times, like, a lot of people don't do nowadays. Like, I was just raised like that. You get up in the middle of the night. If you wake up in the middle of the night, get up and make sure your house in peace. You know what I'm saying? Get up and make sure everybody's sleeping peacefully, and so forth and so on. So for me, it would be making sure the bill's paid, whether I got your help or not. The bill's gonna get paid regardless. Outside of that, whatever y'all looking for in the provide aspect, emotional, take me on dates, all this shit, them bills come first, bro. And if I barely got enough this month to pay them bills, you ain't going on no dates. But you got a house to sit into.
And understand with all that he and I just said before even Trey giving his answer, and I know you're gonna give a hell of an answer. I'm just saying when those are some of the things that when we looking for women to marry and take serious.
But I hear financially
we ain't
heavy
settling
answers.
for nothing, that we age.
But this
because
is my point.
that's more so what we're taught. But that's more so.
No, I didn't ask anything about finance. I
Hold on,
simply said role as a. What do you see yourself as a man? But both of y'all, without even being prompted, heavily stated on finances.
So because
that's part of being a man.
Because the first
that's not the only part.
Hold on.
I said emotionally supporting.
Because
you glazed over.
Listen, because what does every female, they mama, they grandma, baby, he got a good job. That's a good man.
Yeah.
That's what we was raised as.
Exactly.
That's what
it's
we
wrong.
Listen, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying
it's wrong.
When I go to your daddy or whoever daddy be like, hey, I want to take your daughter's hand in marriage. First thing he gonna look at me is, what do I do for a living?
Work?
And let me tell you this.
Am I sorry ass?
All right. But this the day. Let me tell you this. All that shit y'all looking for, the sex, the desire, all
Hold
that.
on.
But guess what? How you looking for that? All you doing is paying bills.
Hold on, I ain't seen my part yet.
You ain't tending to your woman.
I ain't seen my part yet. First of all,
Hey, hold on.
You
got like paying bills.
Easy. You like,
hold on. Listen.
You had like paying bills and walking.
Listen.
I never said that. I'm just saying y'all all hang y'all hats on.
Hold on, no,
bills.
it ain't about paying bills. Cause I know a lot of women with some sorry people ain't paying no bills. It starts with piping.
If we bring up the 50-50 conversation, half the women don't want to hear it. They want their bills paid, bro.
Fuck that. It starts with
I'm
piping.
just telling y'all for
because it's a lot of women
purposes.
out there that they husbands and they fiancés or boyfriends ain't paying shit, but they getting piped. That's why they with them. So let's start there first. Keeping y'all emotionally satisfied, physically, emotionally, mentally,
bro.
Exactly.
There's a lot of women out there.
But that's more holistic. It's more
holistic,
dog.
I give my 2 cents. I'll honestly say that, and y'all know because y'all know because you're a female. On occasion, it's not easy or appealing to y'all emotions on the day to day because y'all are complex. Y'all complex in the sense that y'all could go to sleep as happy as ever and wake up.
So
for whatever
do
reason,
niggas.
angry.
Over a damn dream.
And so do niggas.
Over a dream.
So please
but the average
believe.
guy ain't gonna wake up like
At the end of the day, though.
Yeah, the average guy, but it's guys.
At the end of the day, what I will say is, if you're a woman and you appreciate the little things your man doing, it make him want to do more. So them little bit of bills he paying, them half bill or he just paying bills, baby, I appreciate what you did. You know what I'm saying? You still making the house run. You still doing what you need to do. Boom. All right. Next month, I'm going to make sure I grind enough to get her nails done.
Well,
boom. Just because she appreciate what I did this month or whatever. Then I'm a grind enough to make sure, hey, I could take her out to dinner. I could take her on a nice date like we used to. I can afford to get a babysitter to watch the kids. I can go. It's just be me and her go on an outing, whatever the case may
So,
be.
Yeah, they
It
gotta
make
have
him
them
want
toes
to. It
done,
make
'cause I'm
him
a
want
toe
to.
guy.
But I'm saying it make him want to do more. So if you buy groceries, he bring 3 bags in the house. Damn, babe, you strong. He come back when he go back to that car. All them groceries gonna be brought back in.
So what you saying is, what I'm hearing everybody say is, as men, we should sacrifice more than not women. We should be the first to sacrifice. We should lead by example.
We
should.
typically always do.
We should be the first to sacrifice.
We should be.
Yeah.
Emotionally,
You should be
physically,
leading
and
in every
mentally.
way.
We should put more on ourselves than our women have to put on themselves.
It's hard to do. I was just say like
I
as a
don't know if I
general
like that
man
verbiage.
though, as a general man, it's hard to do in every single area, bruh. Like you want somebody to be there to lead you in every area of your life. What about making my life easier in some way?
No, but I'm not talking about no cucumber woman who just sitting there looking for you to do everything. It's a partnership for sure. I have to pour into you just like you have to pour into me.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking about is the men that do the bare minimum or do, like I said, just
We ain't no
okay,
bare
you
minimum type
financially
nigga.
providing, but then you're expecting X, Y, Z from me.
Yeah.
Like it's a balance.
And Angel,
What are we expecting?
That's on
Y'all expecting all this booty
We
and
want
ain't
something-
tending to the mind. That's the problem.
Y'all give booty to people that don't deserve it.
Yeah, and then you don't. But it's because
Y'all done gave the booty to somebody that don't deserve it. He ain't paying no bills.
in
See
your
how- see how we
16,
diverse?
in your
And guess
16s to 21.
And guess what? That's why we're gonna say this for the next episode.
That's why we done.
It's being real. The line 1-on-1. We out. We're gonna be back at you.
We need some more
And we out.
females.
Hey, true story, keep going.